Hi guys, today we'll be putting this new server where we can change into anything. I mean, it's kind of random, but let's still try. Okay, so the first thing that we get, it will be a bird. The only logical thing is to put it with like next to birds, but I think it will be impossible because they all fly away from us. So I'll rate this a 1 out of 10. Next one will be an NPC. Okay, this one can be a little more harder because NPCs usually walk, but we walk interesting. So I think it would be only logical if we put something like this next to a house. So it will look like we're living there or something. I'm not sure, but let's just try. That looks pretty convincing to somebody who really didn't play that game as much. But for those who played it like a lot of times, they probably will notice. So I'll rate this as 6 out of 10. Next. Okay, our next one is a cube. Red cube. Let's see where we can put this. I think the more logical thing is to put it next to cubes, but it's like almost impossible to align it. And also, if you play this game for a while like me, you would know that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, not 2, 2, 3, 4. So it's also only if you played the game for long enough. I'll give this a 2 out of 10. Next, a palm tree. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, a palm tree. Now, it has to be the snow biome, so let's go there. Just don't mind my difficulties. I couldn't go up for a while, but it doesn't matter. I finally got up there. I think it's actually a pretty nice hiding spot to, like, right here. It was always pretty plain, and plus, even if you play this for a while, who counts how much trees there is in the biome? So I'll give this a 9 out of 10. Next, it is, I don't know how it's called, but let's call it a dummy. So I personally want to put it inside so it would look like one, but we couldn't. So I had to put it next to each other. But even if you didn't play that game for such a while, you still like saw this like one of the first things you came to the game, and you would notice there's two. So I'd give this a 0 out of 10. Next is a log. I don't really remember where I saw logs, or not gonna lie, I don't remember seeing them at all. So we're gonna put them to the most random spot right here, and you can only see it if you really look. But I don't think that it's really noticeable, so I'll give it a 1. Next, another block. As we already said, these blocks, you cannot put them inside, so they will be mixed. And if you played this game for a while, you could see, and all my friends played for a while. It also just doesn't look right like that. Like, who will believe that? And even if you put it in the middle, it still looks really fungally. So I'll give it this a 1 out of 10. A rock. You usually put them on the seesaw. So let's go on the seesaw. I wanted to put them on top of the rock, but then I realized I couldn't jump enough. And it's not so convincing, but it's usually a place you see them, so it's pretty convincing. But somebody had to put it there, so 5 out of 10. Next will be a soccer ball. There's literally only like 2 places with soccer balls, but one of them you have to jump really high, and I cannot jump that high. I can't do double jump with this filter on. So let's go to the basketball court. We have to stand right next. Like somebody summoned us for maybe distraction or something. I'm not sure. But if we put like ourselves in the middle, it will kind of look like a basketball court. And you can do this. So I'll give it an 8. Okay, a seesaw is not that hard because there is a seesaw. But if you line this perfectly, it actually may look convincing. This actually looks pretty convincing. At 9 out of 10. Let's see which one's next. A sign. Personally, I would fall for this because there's a sign all around Caterpillar's house. So I'll give this also a 9 out of 10. Okay, for this, if you didn't play for that much, you would probably fall for this. But if you played for this while, it will look kind of like odd. But I'll give this an 8.67 out of 10. Next, Oh, this basketball thing. Basketball. This costume thingy. I would put it next to all the other basketball thingy. Oh my god. But the thing is, if you play this long enough, you also know there's only 3. But I would give this an 8. A little baby bear. Okay. So I think it would be really nice to hide it somewhere where you don't see bears, so it will look evenly. But we can't double jump, so we can't go high up. So let's see places where we can hide this. I think we can hide it on a rock. This way, it will look really believable because most of the babies sit on rocks. But not in this rock because I can't double jump. So the only logical one is this rock right here. It's only believable, but if you come and press B, you won't hear it talk, so I'll give this a 3 out of 10. Next. Oh, we did all of them. But thank you so much for watching, guys. Have a great day.